morning! Welcome to RhomanysRealm. I'm Romany, and I turn up here 3 days a week and I do planning and journaling and stuff, and there's chaos ensues. That's how we roll. Morning, Susan, Deb, Tyler. Hi, guys. I have some exciting news. So excite! The Stream Deck that I've had over on Throne for crowdfunding has been funded. I know. Massive anonymous donation yesterday from one of my followers or subscribers or patrons, I don't know because it's anonymous, basically covering the other 40% of the cost, and it shipped this morning. So it should arrive tomorrow because it's from Amazon. I was a little bit excited yesterday because it said there was an anonymous donation, it had been purchased, etc, etc. But until the funds clear and it's actually ordered, you don't get too excited, because there is people who, and not my people, obviously, but there are people over on Throne who buy things anonymously and then rescind the payment just to mess with people, because there are people like that on the internet. Not my people, obviously. So I just held off, just in case, getting too excited until the funds cleared. But it was marked as shipped this morning. Ordered, shipped. Ah! I still won't be able to set it up properly until the third week of September. The last week of September, when I'm off streaming. Because obviously it's not something you can do when you've already got your stream half set up and da-da-da, etc. But I was gonna get to about 70% funded, and then I had enough funds put by to get the payout instead of order the goods, and then I could put the rest of it to it and order it from Amazon myself. Well, since I don't need to do that, what I'm going to do is get the desk lights instead, which a couple of people have already made donations towards. Again, thank you, because they're quite expensive, especially if you need the remote control ones, which I do because I've got a huge desk, and I can't be leaning across my desk all the time because it's one of those uppy downy desks, so you can't put a lot of weight on it. It's not like I can lean across my desk to put things on. So I'm going to sort that out this afternoon, and fund. Take out the I think there's about £10 on it or something, which is fantastic. I'm going to take that money out and fund the desk lamps myself and order those this afternoon. So those will arrive, and then that means that while I'm doing I do have stuff to set up for the Halloween Chronicles that week. I have admin to do, I have accounts to do, I need to do my tax return, all that kind of stuff that you have to do during that week. But it's all stuff that I can do over at my other desk, because it's all set up things. I can do it on my laptop over at the other desk. So that means I can deconstruct this, set it all back up again. And it's all tidy. Well, it's not tidy. Let me not say that. It's not tidy. It's not tidy. It is all set up so that I know where everything is. It can be easily removed and cleaned and pulled out and put things back together, etc. So that when I come back in October, the whole of my streaming setup will be done. It also gives me a couple of weeks now to start playing with the Stream Deck to get used to the function, so that I know when I get to the end of September, I know how to set it up, and I know what I need. I know what I need to do with it. So, yeah! Thank you so much, guys. So much. I do have a list of contributors A lot of donations were anonymous, and I appreciate some people don't want to say who they are, and that's totally fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very appreciative of every single donation. I even had a donation of $1. Like, bless! Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Ah, that just, I was like, that's adorable. Thank you so much. You really didn't have to, but I love the fact that you felt enough that you wanted to contribute. If everybody contributed, we'd have so much that we'd be able to set up. Like $1 from everybody would be amazing. But, you know, not everybody can afford it. But I so appreciate that person who just put $1 in. Thank you so much. Who knows? Maybe your $1 was what allowed the other person to be able to afford the other 40%. You never know. Take care of the pennies. That's the way we work. So, thank you. Huge thank you to Susan, Deb, Val, and Kate. And, hang on, I've got to scroll. Laurie. So, Laurie, Susan, Kate, Deb, Val, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other anonymous contributors. Thank you so much. You have made my day. My face hurts from smiling. I've been like this all morning. I'm like, ah! My cheeks hurt. What was it Frankenfurter said? Even smiling makes my face ache. Oh, so excited. Anyway, so yeah, that's where we're up to. I am going to... also, I believe Laurie, Kate, and a couple of anonymous people are the people who've put the money in towards the lights as well. So I'm going to take that money out, and I'm going to fund the lights myself, the rest of the lights myself, with the money that I was going to put to the stream deck, and then we'll have a complete setup and it'll be awesome. And come the winter, I won't be sitting here going, why is it dark at 4 o'clock? And I won't have to have that hideous bright light because I'm going to have LED lights, which will be adjustable and remote controlled and everything else. So I won't have to deal with that mega, it's either hideously bright or it's not light, which I've got at the moment. It's a proper studio light, and I can't use it for very long periods because I can't adjust the brightness, and I'm light sensitive, as you probably know. So thank you guys, I'm so happy. Anyway, so what do I need to do? I need to I've got a couple of things going on. I've just got my August stats for YouTube, so those can go on my review page there. I will put them on properly. I gotta figure out how best to try and track these and what is best to track. I don't yet know. Hi baby, here's Maddie. Maddie's here. Hi baby. You want a fruity? She wants a belly rub and a fruity. Belly rub and a fruity, my love. Do you want a fruity? You want a nana fruity? Do you want a nana fruity today? She's lost a bit of weight lately. I'm a little bit concerned because she's never been anything other than ever since I got her at 8 months old, she's been between 24.4 and 24.6 every single time she's been weighed. But she's looking a bit skinny. And that bothers me because she shouldn't be losing weight. She eats like a horse. So, might need to take her to the vets, Miss Maddie. Shall we take you to the vets and they'll stick a thing up your bum? Oh, the look she just gave me. Like, hell no. Hell to the no. She's got so many snacks. Hey, Chris. These are these aren't her favourites. Her favourites are the cranberry ones. Oh, here she is. Here's Miss Maddie. Hi, baby. You go up for snacks. She says that I don't care if they're my favourites. I like the nana ones. Give me. Her breath is so much better with these because they have spearmint in, or peppermint or something. The pumpkin helps with her digestive system, so she's not as windy and farty. And the mint and the other stuff helps with her breath and her teeth. And she's so much less stinky now. You are, aren't you? You're so much less stinky. You want to come up and say hello? You're going to come up and say hello? Come on. Come up and say hello. We've got another one here. No, she says. Bring it down here. Too old for your shenanigans. There you go, my love. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. Better? Happy now? Okay. Right. Yeah, so I have to figure out how to track these, but this is as you know, I'm working in 3-month stints. So this is at like November, December time looking at. But for now, I'm keeping a record of what the actual stats are, so that going forward, I'll have stats going back. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping a record of them. I don't know what to do with them. I don't really know what they mean, etc., etc. I'm just putting them up, keeping a record of them, so that when I do come to do something with them, I've got the figures. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Now, I don't know if I did the July ones. And I don't know how to access the July ones. Hang on. Weekly recap. Oh, weekly recaps as well. I don't need a weekly recap if I've got monthly recaps. A monthly recap is better. I don't think I've got my July recap though, but my July recap was a bit of an anomaly because I do one book July in July, so July, bleh, how many times can I say July? One book July skews my figures like you would not believe. I am slowly learning that depending on what you put in your title, heavily influences how many views you get. So I need to go through. As it happens, I haven't done any of the titles or anything like that yet, so I'm free to do that now. But yeah, people search for certain things. I'm also falling behind on updating my Studio Friday and Studio Wednesday stuff from Twitch. But I do have a week off at the end of the month, so it's okay. At least I've got some videos banked for that. I also need to schedule a time to go through my comments. I've suddenly got a load of comments on videos, which is fantastic. Love the comments. My zombie crew, the ones who can't be here live. Bing! I'm here all week. The ones who can't be here live get to use the zombie crew links. And a lot of people are commenting on stuff, so that's fabulous. Oh, let's use my today marker to go to today. There we go. That would help. In fact, that's not today, is it? That's yesterday. Oh, and I emptied a drawer on my other desk yesterday, thinking that's where I used to sit when I was doing my planning before. So maybe those little vellum reinforcement things I was looking for would be in there. Guess what I found in the back of the drawer? Little vellum reinforcement things. So I can fix my Hobonichi so it doesn't just keep doing this. It's okay. It's not the end of the world, but I was stupid in thinking that although this can handle rings, that it could also handle being slit. That was the mistake I made. It can't handle being slit. It can't hold the weight of the paper. And I knew that, but I did it anyway because I wasn't thinking. It's fine. I've had these reinforcements for like 30 years. It's about time I used them. Right, so let's just do a quick planning update. Hey, Meg. It's easy to get lost in the stats. Yeah, well, I don't look at the stats. Which I constantly get told off for. by people who know better than I do. But I don't want to get to the point where I'm obsessed with numbers, because I would obsess, I think. If I didn't know what I was looking at, I would obsess. What I want to be able to do is just know which numbers are important, so that I can then go in and, maybe plot them on a graph in Excel or something like that. So, put them in a pivot table in Excel and go, boom, there's a graph. Okay, that tells me something. Because I'm a visual person. Just looking at numbers means nothing. There's more numbers than before. Big whoop. For instance, that it doesn't correlate. Nothing correlates. I've run out of coffee. Panics in streamer. That's completely thrown me that my coffee's empty. I thought I'd just made one. Apparently I just drank it as well. When you look at your stats, if your stats are all going up, you would expect your earnings to still be going up. My stats have always grown, but the earnings have not always grown. And also, you assume that the more subscribers you've got, the better, and so on. Not actually the case. I've lost 500 subscribers since I started doing daily streaming at the end of July. 34 days of doing 3 streams a week, and I've lost 500 subscribers, but my earnings have doubled. It makes no sense. That is completely illogical to me. It makes no sense whatsoever. So I don't know how it works. I don't understand it. I'm getting some money in. That's the important part right now, because I need to. Everything's got so expensive. Everything's basically costing double, so you've got to earn more, and that's the only way to do it if you do what I do. So here we are. Miss Maddie, what are you crying for, my love? Oh, you've got things to say, have you? Tell me then. Really? You think that's a good idea, do you? Yeah? You do? She thinks that's a good idea. Miss Maddie thinks her ideas are the best. So we better follow Miss Maddie's advice. Means your content is getting pushed to more of the right people, which is what you want. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. That's what we need, is more people coming to see what we do. And it takes a little bit of time to figure out how to phrase that to people so they understand what you're doing. I noticed a couple of comments on a previous video where what they were looking for was, excuse me, more the decorative plan with me. And they were disappointed to see that I didn't have any decoration. I'm like, well, that's not how I plan, sorry. But, go see Dakshina. If you want pretty planning, go see Dakshina. That's where it's at. Yeah. Or Plan and Calm. She's great too. I did a clip from her the other day because I loved what she said. Can I remember what she said? The thing about... This is a direct quote from Planning Calm. The thing about planner living... She actually said, I feel a little bit guilty about spending all this money. But... That was her prelim. The thing about planner living is you don't know a planner doesn't work for you until it doesn't work for you. I was like... In a nutshell. You've got to try different things and see what works. You have to. Because something somewhere will work for you. It might be the cheapest little notebook and you just keep a bullet journal. It might be that what really works for you is a happy planner or a Hobonichi or 3 Hobonichis or whatever it is. But like she said, you're not going to know it doesn't work until it doesn't work. You've got to try it and see. I think planner companies. I think either planner companies should set this up, or somebody who does like some kind of stationery box should set up some kind of planner box where you get sample versions of planners. So like a Hobonichi layout for a month in a Hobonichi format with Tomo River paper. And you know, you can try it for a month and see if it works. A month's worth of planner inserts, a month's worth of Happy Planner, and just try it. I think that would be a great idea. Come on, somebody must want to do that, not me. I don't do post offices. I don't do anything that involves me having to go to the post office, because post office gives me panic attacks. So we're not going to ever have a physical shop or anything like that. We do have a Patreon shop, and you heard it here first, I'm looking at getting a Redbubble shop. Ooh. I have a Society 6 shop, but there's not much in it yet, because at the moment I don't have a lot of scans. That's this month's to do, is scan all the things, so that in October I can spend some time editing all the things and putting them up in shops. Because I've got to figure out how to... There's different formats and things, and different... You got to know what bleed things are and stuff like that. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about printing at all. The most I know is there's RGB and CMYK, and not everybody takes the same thing. So that is as much as I know. And if you want a decent print, you've got to have at least 300 DPI, and if you want to enlarge it, you've got to have multiples of 300 DPI. That's it. That's my knowledge of printing. So, that's you with every planner you use. Yeah. The thing for me is lists. If I can make lists, I'm good. And how I do those lists just changes depending on what I need at the time. The Hobonichi has worked for me for years. Years and years. I had my first Hobonichi back in 2023 when the Hobonichi Tate Show, the little A6 one, first came out in English. And I've been using them ever since with, I think one year I went into a... Well, I've used them in tandem with bullet journals, and then I think one year I went into something else. What did I use? I think I had a Midori. And I've used moleskins. I use moleskins a lot. But I always end up going back to Hobonichi. Like halfway through the year, I'm like, yeah, I should have just spent the money on a Hobonichi. Because the format is what works for me. But now I've got over needing to use the weeks, and I'm using my monthly as the weeks in a better way. I think that is going to work. That is already working. I didn't change my t-shirt. I just realised I've been wearing this one too because I was cleaning, and it's got to go in the wash. So if I've got to do cleaning, I might as well just wear a t-shirt that's already going to go in the wash. But I didn't change my t-shirts. I'm sorry, you've got my cleaning t-shirt today. I apologise for that. What, you lost subscribers? Why? Love your morning sprints. Oh God, that heart in the corner of the screen really bugs me. I can't see what people have written because it's right over the thing. What, you lost subscribers? Why? Love your morning sprints. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know why. Probably people who were here for art. And are now not interested in planning and journaling. Not everybody likes live content. Not everybody likes listening to somebody witter on like I do. I do. I love a witterer. I love LawTube. I will listen to people as long as they're sensible. I don't like some of them, but like Emily D. Baker and Rob the lawyer and Runkle of the Bailey. I listen to all of them because I can just put them on the background. Natalie Lawyer chick. I just put them on the background, listen to what they're saying. It's interesting, it's engaging, but I don't have to listen to all of it. I don't have to follow it. but it's just whittering on in the background. It's like body doubling. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to body double with you while you plan and journal and stuff. So, speaking of which, let's get some planning and journaling and stuff done, shall we? I'm just going to quickly update my planner. I don't have a lot to do this morning. And then I'm going to go make myself a quick cup of coffee. Back to your muggle job. Thanks for popping in, Meg. See you again. Okay. Let's just go through this. Tick off what we've done. Monday, we've done everything from Monday. So Monday's finished. Is there a way of... there probably is. How can I do that? How can I do that? Let me think. The most obvious way, I think, is going to be to just do that. So I know what days I've done and what's complete and what isn't. I might not want to do it through the Monday bit. I might do it through the moon bit. But then I'll know what days are done and what days aren't, won't I? Let's try that. Hi, Miss Maddie. Let's go back to the beginning of the month. Baby, what is the matter? What's the matter? Your belly rubs. She wants belly rubs and attention, guys. Maddie needs belly rubs and attention, guys. Quick. Hurry up with the belly rubs and attention. Hi, Miss Maddie. All right, baby. What's the matter? Do you need to go for a wee? It's okay if you need to go for a wee, because I need to go make coffee anyway. So we could kill two birds with one stone, couldn't we? Do you want to go for a pee party? I think she wants to go pee party. 1 second. I need to go and refill my coffee and let Maddie out. Sorry. When you've got a senior dog, when she wants to go for the wee, she goes for the wee. Okay? I don't get a say in it. Come on then, love. Come on. Out. Get out of the way, silly boo. Good girl. You sitting in there? Okay then. Yeah, you can sit in there. Good girl. Yeah, sit in here by Mum. There you go. Sit in here by Mum. There you go. And we're back. She needs more rubs. More belly rubs. Yeah, more belly rubs from your wine aunt and Susan. Yes. There we go. There we go. Good girl. Okay. Here we go. Let's try this. Right. I haven't done the post-stream schedule for that, and I think this is the week where I can't take the things off because I stuck them down with glue. Yes. So these ones I can't take off. Let's put a cross on those so I know I can't take them off. I haven't finished that page. I haven't finished that one, haven't finished that one. Oh, I haven't caught up on last week at all, have I? But I'm trying to start afresh this week and stay on top of things so that we can stay on top of things. Right. We did all that, and I put it on the timestamps. Updated title and description. Updated the thumbnail. Updated the timestamps. Put them on Patreon. I didn't add pics to Patreon because I don't really have any pics. And I haven't done a clip to Instagram. I don't really need any pics, I don't think. The Instagram, I might do a little quick flip. So I could put that on here, couldn't I, for today? Do I have time today to film a reel? Yeah, I might do. Might be able to film it, even if I can't post it. IG reel. File effects. Hobo flip. So that'll be a YouTube short and a Hobonichi, an IG reel and a Hobonichi. That will be an IG reel and a YouTube short and maybe even TikTok. I hate TikTok. I keep trying to delete TikTok off my phone, and people keep sending me links to TikTok, and I'm like, I don't want TikTok. Go away. But there's lots of people on TikTok. Maybe I should put stuff on TikTok. It might be one of those things that I just have to do. I'd rather not. But so that is now scheduled for today. So I can cross this off here, which means, oh, can I take these ones off? Did I? Yes, because those are removable. La 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 la. The groceries arrived, and I need to check. I need to check Maddie's food because I think I've got another bag of food, but I need to just double check. And to do that, I need to move a table and get into the cupboard. Okay. 0904. What did we do yesterday for 0904? We did journal and planner chat. I was working in my planner mostly, and then in my journal, and I did... Oh! I finished setting up my shop, my Halloween thing. THC front cover. Right, okay. Da-da-da. Because I thought, if I'm going to have things like this, right, what I can do, because start at the beginning of the journey and go from there. Don't start in the middle of your last thought. Okay. Just corralling my internal monologue. Every year I do the Halloween Chronicles, and every year I've been making notes in my Hobonichi about what we've done, what we've covered, how we've done it, etc., etc., because I keep records of what we've done so that I know. Because I've slept since last year. I don't know what we did last year. I need to be able to go back and say, okay, which stories did we do? Which poems did we do? What have I already got audio of? Etc, etc. And then I thought, hang on a minute. Hold the boat. I can get some of those clear Filofax storage things, right? They're not Filofax. You know what I mean. I've got some coming today. Hopefully, well, they probably won't be here in time for the stream before we finish today, but they will be here by tomorrow and I'll be able to show you then. I just picked up 2 for now because I want to get the lights first so that I can get set up at the end of the month. I'll pick up, you can actually get 6 of them for £14 on Amazon. So I'm going to pick up 6 of them next month. And then I can have one for each class. And I can go through my old planners and pull out the notes from each Halloween Chronicles and have them all in one binder. Is that genius or what? Like, how did I not think of this before? So instead of having to keep going back through different binders and then, excuse me, and then emailing Katie and going, Katie, where's the archive list for this? I will be able to just open my Halloween Chronicles binder and go, here's the list of everything we've ever done for Halloween's Chronicle. And then I thought, well, in that case, why don't I make a tab? So my tab, I put my tab, I did my tab, I decorated it both sides with Halloween Chronicles stuff. Got Halloween Chronicles 24 on it. So this is going to be my section for all my Halloween Chronicles notes, like up at the front where I can access it easily because this is what I'm going to be working on next. And then I thought, well, you know what? I could just get rid of the bits and pieces that I've got there in the front, move them to, I don't know where I moved them to. I moved them back because originally I had this. Yes, yesterday I had this taped to the back of this thing so that I could see the year. But I don't really need that as long as I can see it somewhere. So I put it at the front of my monthlies so it's easy to access because it's right by the July tab. I stuck it onto the spare bit of thing that was at the front. This came with the planner. It was in front of the notes. And then I've got my notes and stuff. I've got my highlighter tabs. And I've got my divider. It's a bit like the Happy Planner system, right? So then I can take this out once I've got it all organised and I'm finished the class and I've got my write-ups and everything. Take this whole section out and put it in my Halloween binder, and then I can put in my Christmas Chronicles one. Why have I never thought of this before? 10 flipping years I've been doing this. Never once thought of it. Never once. So that's what I'm going to do now. These are all little ones that I need to go through. Let's go through these now, shall we? 2014 master list. Art History 101. Oh, that's one that I can use. Right, One Book December. That is a hybrid version or an initial version. Hi, Pelican. This is an initial version of Halloween Chronicle, the Christmas Chronicles. So I'm going to need that for Christmas. 2016 dates. Intro. I don't think I need that here. Planner setup 2014. Filofax, Hobonichi, Midori. I'm trying to figure out what I was going to use. Went with a Filofax and a Hobonichi in the end. CW. Creative Women. I did a whole series of creative women. That can be part of art history. Okay, I'm kind of talking to myself. Give me a second. Flora, that's 2016. That's 2016 One Book July. Well, see, I keep everything. Because it's always useful. Payment structures for Ning. That was what helped me set up my payment structures for Patreon. Colour and Design 101. Oh, there's another mini class I could do. That can go in the shop. Christmas Chronicles 2017. Here we go. That's what I need. January playlist. Yeah. That is for that. Okay. Patreon topics. I don't think I need that one. That's just a... I never actually did that. So I don't think I need that one. So that can go in the recycling. But these are all... Those can all go back in my planner. I've got a pile of stuff here to put back in my old Filofax, my storage Filofax. These are potential mini classes that can go in the shop. Look. Shop. It's only a sticky note so far. Okay. But... Now, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've done this, but if I remember correctly, when you take personal paper, if you just chop off the corner, like that, it should fit on your A5 rings. Oh, need a bit more corner chopped off. There you go. Did you know that? Huh? Did you? So now what I need is a Christmas Chronicles. So Christmas, should we have pink or green for Christmas? What should we have? Let's go for green. Yeah, let's go for green. Because pink to me is YouTube. So green is accounts. So I don't really need that in here because I do all that. All my accounts is done on Excel because I don't do maths. The most I ever do is write things down in here that need to go on the Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so this will be... Where's my thick pen? The Christmas Chronicles 24. And I don't need that up at the front right now. That can go way back here with after. That can go back here. I really don't need that. In fact, I'm going to put it back here. So there's my November, December stuff. Let's just put you back in there. I actually don't mind you opening the rings on this one because it's so easy. It's so easy. Okay, so once more. And if you don't want to cut your paper, you can just bend this bit up like that. But I just chop the corners off. I don't care. I'm a rebel. I just chop the corner off. And that can go in there. I like that. Ta-da! Okay. How did you only just hear about that? I don't know. I knew. A lot of people don't know that you can do that with Filofax, but yeah, you can just fold up that corner. And it fits. It fits. Because the spacing of the rings is the same in all the Filofaxes. Even the mini and the pocket, the spacing of these rings is the same, but with the mini you've got rings all the way down because these are right next to each other, and with the pocket there's a smaller gap. So the minis you can take out and put in the top of this. No, I tell a lie. The pocket you can take out and put in the top of this. You put it in the middle by rings and it fits there. The minis, you use the top and bottom ring and it fits in the middle. Yeah. If you've got a hole punch like I have and you're not as lazy as me, you could just hole punch it. Add the extra hole punch. Add the extra hole. But I can't be bothered. It's easier to just grab a pair of scissors and chop the corner off. Okay, so now we've got Halloween Chronicles. I also need... I need to start a list for my planner. So, actually, this is my 1-star list. I'm going to have a 2-star list and a 1-star list. I could just put this on the back. Let's do it on a post-it note for now. Let's do a blue, because it's admin. I'm a big fan of putting post-it notes in until I decide where I want things and how I want to organise stuff. So I have so many post-it notes. These are the recyclable ones, and they're much nicer because they're not nasty neon colours. Like, this is the traditional neon post-it notes. This is the colour of the recycled ones. And they're like half the price. And they stick just as well. The paper's not quite as nice, but I don't care. Might be a problem if you use fountain pens, but who writes on a post-it note with fountain pens? Okay. At some point yesterday I got my pens mixed up. This is the 4-colour Bic that I use for my journal, and this is the one that I use for my planner, which I dug out of my drawer because it's got a pencil on it. It's red, blue, black and a pencil. So it's better for my planner, and it feels better to hold as well. It's got a grip on it, so it's better for writing, whereas that one's better for drawing. Okay, so planner list. Crazy planner list. Things I need to do in my planner. TXC cover, because I'll do the same with that. I'll do the same with the Halloween as I'm doing with the other one, the Christmas one, because I've got all those as well. Hang on a second, I need to cough. Ah, that's better. Right, TXC cover for Halloween Chronicles, but that's a low priority one. THC and TXC set up binder. By in October. So that'll be going on October's list. Also, I have my shop set up, but I need to organise scan and shop stuff ready for October. In October I need to set up shop, so that's something that'll need to go on my goals for October, but my October stuff isn't in here yet. What else did I need? What else was I doing? Halloween Chronicles. Oh, July month. I still need to do July's month. July month. Record. Because that's my 3 months. I don't need to do July's record, but I would prefer to do it because it's got all my One Book July stuff in it as well. And it would just be handy to have it all here together. So I'll do July. I've already done August. Did that yesterday on Patreon. We were just sat doing some planner and journal catch-ups. So I got all that transferred over. I got my August reviews. That's a November thing. I'm going to put it in November. I'm going to put it on here so that when I come to do my list for November, I've got it. November figure reviews, and there's the doorbell. 1 second, back in a minute. Oh, Miss Maddie, I heard it. I heard it, it's okay. I heard the doorbell go, it's alright. Get back. Oh. That is not the place to put your toy, Miss Maddie. What are you trying to do? Trip me up? Hey? You're trying to trip me up? Silly moo. Come on, move your penguin. There's a good girl. Take it back to bed. Go on. Ah! Okay. Here we go. Amazon hath arrived. Maddie managed to nearly trip me up. She's got this huge penguin that she carries around. My dad bought it for her when he was here last time he saw it. He was like, Maddie would love that. It's like huge, it's like this. And she carries it around with her. Oh, okay. This has my name on some of it, so I'm pretty sure this, well, this might be my ring binder. I don't know. How many hundreds of Final Facts videos have I watched in my life and not seen that until now? Obviously not watched my Final Facts videos, is what I'm saying. Things like that, see, that's little handy tips like that. I'm thinking I can make those into little clips and make them YouTube shorts. I see a lot of people doing clips like that. Oh, ta-da! 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 That can go in the recycling. So I got 2 of these for now. Just to use... Oh, let me get rid of the crinkly. Oh, and there's more crinkly. Okay, let me get rid of the crinkly again. And then this one as well. Bin. Right. So these 2 for $6.99. Are they aesthetically pleasing and lovely? No. Do they have big rings? No. Are they big enough to just put a few bits and pieces in? Yes. Yes, they are. So I can put my hold that thought. Hold that thought. So there's the ones I did for yesterday. Out of the Hobonichi, which means I can do the rest of the Hobonichi. And where are my October ones? Did I put them in here? Yes. So these can come out. So these are through December. And I'll put a couple of notes pages in as well, just in case. This is now all for next year, which I'll be able to pull out in sections. There we go. This is now Hold on. Notes. Oh. Hold, please. My months don't run according to the months because I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I do 4 weeks of 3 sessions each, which is 12 over a month in Patreon. But sometimes because of the half weeks, they don't always work the way you think they're going to work. So part of September ends up in, or part of August. The last week of August is in September. So I always end up with different weeks and months. So I might as well trim these so that I don't have to move my dailies about, but I can move my months about. These do eventually lay flat, these things. They just, it's lying on top of my rings, which isn't helping. There we go. They do lie flat eventually once you've got some paper in them. So we've got October, November, that's November, I'm not going to cut these until I've ring bound them, until I've reinforced them. They're just called Clear 6 ring binders. I'll put a link down below to them on UK Amazon so that you can find what you're looking for and look them up on other Amazons. I don't know if they have them on American Amazon, but they probably do. But they're just Clear 6 ring binders. And I found these were 2 for, I can't remember if it was $6.99 or $9.99, honestly. I think it was $6.99 because they were super cheap, because I didn't actually know what quality they were going to be. But to be honest, all I'm doing is putting stuff in these for storage. They're not actually going to be used on a daily basis. I do think that if you put them together on a shelf, they'd probably stick together. But honestly, if you've got vinyl Filofaxes, that happens anyway. I just put a bit of tissue paper or greaseproof paper between mine if they're going to be on a shelf for a while, and that seems to stop it. So that's the December one. I don't actually need that week in there, but I'm putting it in for completeness. Okay, I'm putting it in anyway. Okay, so that's December. So I can now have this out where it's handy to have. I can put the rest of my Hobonichi into it, which I might do in a minute actually. And since I've got so many, I could actually, I've got so many of these, I could just grab one of these side tab ones. I don't even need to really use it. These are the ones that came with the planner. And I quite like the blue and the pink and the grey will go together quite nicely. So I don't like the pink. I don't like the colours. The 6-pack for £14 is much better value, and they're black. That's what I want. One of those is what I really need, but I couldn't spend the money on that right now. So these will do for now. And what I'll probably do is use these for my Christmas Chronicles and Halloween binders that I was just talking about, so that my regular everyday ones that I need to keep out will be black, because I don't do pastels. Debbie, pastels. Right? All that I can forgive, but pastels. Yeah, so we need 2 of those. Oh, I didn't need to take them all out. I bet I can't get them all back in again now. Ah, itchy nose. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm going to... Oh, all of these have got thingies in. Don't do this at home, kids. If you need to do this, put your fingers either side of the hole that you want to stick your scissors through. Just, ask me how I know. Okay, so if I just chop those now, and then I've got multiple dividers I can use in both planners. If I need them, I can just divide things up. There we go. So the pink one can have the brown, the grey ones. This one can have the blue ones. So it acts like kind of a cover as well. And then on here, we can put oh, hello. I'd forgotten about you. I was going to stick you somewhere. Where was I going to stick you? Can't remember. Might go on my final facts. Just shove one of these on. And this is this is oh, that's a permanent pen. That should work actually. This is no, that's not going to work. It's not going to dry. I need my Sharpie. Where's my Sharpie? What have I done with my Sharpie? Have I put my Sharpie away? Ah, there it is. I put it away instead of putting it in my pot. Okay. So 2024 October, December. There we go. I'll leave that to dry. So that's that. I've got that set up now. This one will be my archive. So when I swap those out, well, actually, I don't need that to be my archive, do I? Hold the boat. I was thinking, oh no, eventually I will, won't I? When I move out of this one, or move this one out, because these 3 months, I can put the 3 months in here. I can put the October, November, December in there, and I can move January, February, March into there. So I've got access to last 3 months and the next 3 months, but I've still got the current 3 months in the binder where I need it. There you go. That's what I need to do. So this currently, I don't need to put anything in, but eventually it will be what's in here now. And eventually October as well. And then I'll probably use this as an archive for 2024, to be honest. I might take the planning pages out of my other one. So this is going to be my past 3 months, next 3 months, or past year, next year. You know, transitioning, you know what I mean. Hi, Queen. There we go. So that's that. Okay. Perfect. So plan a list. The thing is now, because I've got this, I can now take that bit. No. I wish there was serrated edges on the long edge, because that's not quite wide enough. Just do it like that. So this is what I need to do now. I'll start in July and then move it forward, and then this one needs to go in October. And I'll stick another post-it note on there because I'll probably have other stuff to write in there. And then my October list will go on there, and then this will move to November. See? There's method in my madness. There's method in my madness. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Oh, let me just check that that's dried. Oh yeah, Sharpie works great on those ghost post-its. So now I'm just my current 3 months. my Halloween Chronicles that I need to set up at the end of the month, and my shop. And then once all that's done, this section will all go into... This section will all go into... That'll go into a Halloween binder, and that will go into a 2024 binder, and then all the stuff in that binder will come over here, plus the rest of the Hobonichi, because I haven't taken the rest of October, November, December out yet. See? Ghost it notes! I love it. I love it, Tyler. I love it so much. I'm going to write, because I keep picking this up the wrong way round, because you can't actually tell which way round is the post-it notes and which is the back card. This is the piece of back card. You can't tell until you try and take it off and you go, oh, that's a piece of card. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab my Sharpie. I'm going to put on here, Ghost it notes. Thanks, Tyler. That's so funny. I love it. That they are now officially Ghost It notes. That's it. They're now officially Ghost It notes. They're Ghost It notes. That's it. The end. Okay. You know what? Can we fit Beaker on here? Should we see? I can fit Beaker on here. Should we put Beaker on here? This magnetic clip is a bit finicky. It doesn't really fit properly. But should we put Beaker on here? I think I'm going to put Beaker on here. Puns for the win. Yeah, puns absolutely for the win. Let's put Beaker on here. Putting him on a squishy surface, so make sure you get all the air out of him. And if anybody is now having a heart attack going, oh my god, you'll never get that off. Yes, you will. Just get a hairdryer and heat it and it'll come off. Meat for president. Absolutely. Meep. 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 That's my impression of Beaker. We love Beaker. Beaker's fabulous. I need to find my other working from home sticker, don't I? I forgot about my other box. Hang on a sec. I've got another one of these. Working from home stickers. I'm going to have to dig that out and put it up there as well. I've got that on a t-shirt too. I love him. It was somebody during the pandemic working from home, and it's death at his computer, and he's just going, delete, delete, delete. And his apple's got a little worm coming out of it. So cute. So cute. Such a clever design. I love it. Right, I'm curious what this is. And it's heavy. I wonder if it's my stream deck. Do you think it's arrived already? I don't know what this is. It could be anything. It could be anything, but I think it might be my stream deck because I don't think I'm expecting anything else that would arrive in a box this size. I've got a couple of little things for Maddie coming, but they would come in a smaller box. Where is my... I need my knife. I need my knife. Oh yeah, I remember what else I needed to put on here. Hang on. For today, I also need YouTube comments. I need to go through my YouTube comments. I've got a load of YouTube comments all of a sudden. Now, I don't always have time to reply to YouTube comments, and I'm loath to start replying to every single YouTube comment because people expect it then, and then you get swamped. you start not being able to reply, and you can't do it, and you can't always get back to people fast. But I do like to reply to comments. So, oh, there it is. I put it in the wrong pot. Again. Happy mail, yeah. I'm having to do it really awkwardly because it's got my address on the front. I mean, of course it has. It's a parcel. Duh. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. Ah! Guys, it's my Stream Deck. I have to get rid of that. So it's got... Is there a... There's a delivery note with it, which I need to keep. I've got to figure out... I'm not sure how I have to claim these. Because they're not donations, but they're also not technically gifts. Because they're taxable. I think I need to claim the money in Throne and then put this down as a purchase that I've made. I don't know. I need to look that up. How do I claim it on taxes? I don't know. But I have to put it through taxes because it's something received for business. Can't just not put it down, but I don't know how to put it down because I haven't spent money on it. So I don't know. I'll have to see. But look! Ah! Endorphin unboxing, right? Endorphin unboxing. Ooh. Did I just put my thing away again? And now I need it to open stuff. I'm so useless when it comes to putting things down on my desk. I can literally have something in my hand, like this, go like that, do something else, come back, and I'm like, where's it gone? It's huge. Well, the box is huge. It's a 32 one. I was going to get the 15 like you had because that's what Katie recommended. But then Katie said about she'd used the 15 one and then she realised that she needed the one with the tuners on. So she upgraded. And I thought, well, what's the point in having a 15 and then finding that you use it so much that you need a bigger one? So I thought, for the extra 40 quid or so, might as well get the big one. So that's what I did. Because I don't want to have to upgrade it in like 18 months time or something. And something like this, because you can... I know I'm preaching to the choir with Tyler, but for everybody else's benefit, this is not just... I mean, we can do stuff on stream, so I can have... if you've ever seen Emily D. Baker's streams, she does it. She has sound effects, she has bumpers, she has intros, she has her swoop, which is her chapter marker. There's all sorts of things you can do using these, but also you can set up so that, I need all my screens open for going on Twitch. Boom, there's all my screens open for going on Twitch, which will save me so much time. You wouldn't believe how many things you have to open to stream. And it's only like 20 seconds, but all those 20 seconds add up, and eventually you're spending 20 minutes setting up for stream. And it would be so much easier if I could just do it with one button, because it'll save me 20 minutes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's 40 minutes when you're streaming twice a day. Yeah, I will literally never run out of buttons. I never ever run out of buttons. This should last me as long as the technology lasts. And Elgato is known for being cross-platform compatible. So even if it's not compatible with my current Mac, because my Mac is out of date, I should still be able to get the updates the previous software for it. Somebody somewhere will have the previous software for it, because all the gaming streamers use these, and gaming streamers like to keep software. They never get rid of old software. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Shall I open it? I'm gonna have to put it all back again, but I want to open it and have a look. It's 40 minutes I could be playing in my planner. Yeah, or walking Maddie. That's 40 minutes I could take Maddie out for a dog walk. I said the word. I said Maddie. I said Maddie might want a belly rub. That's what I said. Maddie might want a belly rub is what I said. Hi, Maddie. Does Maddie want a belly rub? Or maybe Maddie wants a bit of fruit. Does Maddie want a fruity bit? She said, no, that was definitely not the word I heard, Mama. I know the word I heard. Oh, sweet pea, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Not yet. Not till we finish streaming, love. Then we can go. Have a banana. Have an extra banana. Oh, you got a sticky eye. Let me wipe that for you. Ugh, Gungy. Gungy. There we go. That's better. Let's give you another banana, yeah? There we go. Another nana. Another nana for my love. Stickers! We love it when things come with stickers. Guess where that's going? I'm going straight in my journal. That's where that's going. Well, it's going on the side of my keyboard for now. Go in my journal in a minute. So here we go. Da, da, da. I'm not sure how you do the thingies on it and stuff. I'm assuming that there's... Ooh! 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 All the things I'm finding. I'm assuming that there's an app for it or something, and once you set it up, it lights up with the thing. Because they're quite technologically thingy. Hey, Cody! This is magnetic. Oh my god, I love that. I love it when things are magnetic. Everything needs to be magnetic. So yeah, that's it, guys. A cool box design. It's got I think it's a USB-C. So it's a good job I got my new USB. Yep, it's USB-C. So that'll go into my new USB. Oh, and those USB ones are 10 gigabyte. There's software that's easy to set up and use. Yeah, I figured there would be. Because it's gamers. Gamers know how to set things up, okay? You want decent tech that does what it says on the tin, with no frills, looks cool, and is just really easy to update, and works with everything. You need a gamer to set it up. If a gamer hasn't set up your app, do you even have an app? Is what I'm saying. Ooh, whoops. That was me. Ah! Oh God, I'm so excited. Thank you so much, guys. I can't say thank you so much. Enough. I'm just... Ah! Right? I mean, seriously. Ah! I'm so happy. I'm very, very happy. Okay, so let's put this all back together. Oh, I think I've got to put it in the wrong way round. Because it doesn't... Oh, yeah, there we go. It doesn't fit the other way around. And this is on all sorts of different languages, but I only actually need the first 4 pages. So as soon as I know that it works and everything, I'll take out these and put them in my binder. And then I can recycle the rest. I'm not one for keeping boxes and stuff. Once your 30 days of standard warranty are up, there's no point in keeping anything. Sign up for your standard warranty, for your extra warranty if you need it, and then that's it. Yeah, once it's set up, that's what it looks like. So you've got all the coloured buttons. Ah! I had no idea that we were going to get this funded so fast. Seriously, like, this is amazing. My followers and patrons are awesome. There you go, you get a little song. It's heavy. And you can get a little stand for it as well. I think it actually works on one of the stands I've got. So I can probably rig it up on one of the stands. Ah! I think that's a thing to mark in our book, isn't it? As an important thing. Today, stream deck from. It's from my patrons and supporters, but I'm going to put it as coming from Throne. Because that way, because it's in my planner, I can then see where I've got the money from and where I've put it back, and I'll mark it, even though it's a highlight, it's a gift, it's I'm actually going to mark it in green because I will need to do it. I will need to put it on my tax thing, so it's actually a taxable expense. So I'm so happy. Can you see how happy I am? My face aches. Ugh. You know what? Maybe we'll have a little bit of a play about with it on Twitch this afternoon. Just to have a little bit of a play. Plug it in, see how it works. Get the app downloaded. You know. Should we do that? Shall we, guys? Should we have a little bit of a play with it on Twitch this afternoon? Got nothing else planned. Might as well. Okay. I am so happy. Okay, I don't know where I am now. I'm all over the place now. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. Because these delivery notes are thermal, which means they don't last. Well, they do last. I've never had any problems with them, but it's better to have a photo of it. So I'm going to take a photo of this that I can archive on my drive. Hang on, I'm going to try and get the right angle. There we go. Now I've got it archived. I'll sort out putting that away later. Eventually I'm going to lose the thing off this. Let's take bets on how long it's going to take me to lose this. Shall we? I'm very careful about putting it back on because these are quite sharp and I don't want to stab myself. And also I want to be able to keep them in my little pencil case here. You know what I'm going to do is grab that sticker and this is my personal notebook, journal, whatever you call it. I do a lot of my writing and stuff in here. And, well, not writing, notes from my fanfics and things like that. It's my new hobby. Well, not new. I've done it a lot, a long time, but I decided when I was doing more work that what I really needed to do was have some time to do something else. Zen! Hi! Long time no see, where you been? Where have you been? We've been YouTubing and Twitching and Patreoning, and I've even figured out Instagram Reels. And where have you been? Just poof. Poof! Where did you go? Zen's Australian. He's hardly ever here. He pops in for like 10 minutes, goes, I'm going to bed. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so there's my Stream Deck receipt. And there's the little... Which way round does it go? Oh, it's a G. Oh, it's a... EG. Oh, I like it. That's clever. That's a clever logo. Let's put that there. You removed Instagram. No wonder I haven't seen you around. Gosh darn it. That's not a good excuse. Come and join my Discord. Tyler has set you up with a link for Discord. Come and join us over there. Hi, Miss Maddie. She's back for more belly rubs. Yeah, we just got a... Zen will be excited about this, look. Streamers unite. Stream Deck! Ah! Social media kills you. Yeah, social media's awful, but our Discord is private and it's lovely. Come and join us over there. You don't have to use Discord often. Nobody in our group uses Discord often. We use it to enable each other, and currently we're using it to not spend money. It's a private Discord. It's my Discord. It's only people from my Patreon and my followers and, you know, people that we know. Tyler will fix you up with a link. Or you can email me, romany@gmail.com, and I'll send you a link. Mika and Tyler and Cody and all that lot are all over there, and Susan and the cats. And oh, you're already in it? Well, come over and join us. Bin heck, what you like? We were wondering where you'd gone. You disappeared on us. We don't like it when people do that. Burgess did that too. We hunted her down and went, "Where are you?" Anyway, I'm sorry, that little curl is really starting to bug me. I need a haircut. I need to do a haircut. Hi, baby. I'm going to have to get my trimmers out. Look, it's all long at the back. What was this? What is this? I need to get the trimmers out. Okay, so that's my stream deck. What should we do? Should we do... There we go. And then I'll make a little note about that in my journal later. That's journal worthy, isn't it? I think so. Oh, Miss Maddie. Don't start your whining now. Come on. No, another half an hour. Half an hour, baby. 30 minutes. 13 minutes. Go have a nap. Go have a 30-minute nap. I know, I said the W word. Fun news to share. Excellent. Excellent. There you go, Miss Maddie. Go and have a nap. Go have yourself a 30-minute nap, and then we can go and do lunchtime stuff. Yeah? Good girl. You just rear-ended somebody. Well, that was silly. What did you do that for? Did they deserve it? Oh, you didn't see them stop? Nah. Meh. Are you okay? Have you got whiplash or anything? Was it slow speed at least? Okay, there we go. Oh, that's thrown me. I'm all a bit woo now. What else are we up to? What else have we got? Oh, I know. I have been squirreling away some lovely Christmassy bits. I don't have many, but I've got a couple of little Christmassy bits in here somewhere. If I can find them. I think they're down here. I've put them separate, I believe. Pigeons and Grows. Did I put them down here? That's Halloweeny bits. So my Christmassy bits must be over the other side. Somewhere I've got... No, that's Halloweeny bits as well. Well, I do have a lot of Halloweeny bits. Let's be fair. Come on. I know I put them in here. Where are you? There's only about 3 pieces, to be fair. Oh, did I put them in there? No. That's moon bits. That's moon pieces. That's quite gothic Christmas, isn't it? I mean, it's red. Oh, I'm going green, aren't I? Greens and stuff. Come on, I know you're in here somewhere. Where are you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Really wanna know, where are you? I'm here all week. I will try not to sing. Oh, come on. I don't have this kind of patience. Ooh, sparkles. Oh, she's kind of Halloween-y. She's kind of Christmassy, sparkly vibes, isn't she? Sort of. Oh, come on. Where are my Christmassy bits? I've got like 3 pieces of paper in here that are Christmassy. Come on. Where are you? Oh. Aha! There's my Christmassy bits. I tried to fool myself by clipping them all together where I could find them easily. Because that's what happens, isn't it? We put things in a safe place and then we have no idea where we've put them. Okay, so... Christmas! Christmas! I mean, I decorated my Halloween one. I might as well decorate my Christmas one, right? This is very blues. This is very blues. Maybe I should have used the blue one. Maybe I should have used the blue one. This has got lots of blue on it. Okay. I can rewrite that. That's fine. Let's put a sticker on that. Can even turn it upside down and use it as a top tab. It doesn't matter. Let's use the blue one. Okay. Okay, so we've got her, she's pretty. And we've got sparkles. We've got wintry people. We've got that, which is gorgeous. We've got crazy reindeer. Random bits of filler that look Christmassy. Crazy people. Christmassy sticker bits. Stars and stuff. That goes with that. That goes with that. And we've got stickers and things here. All sorts of stickers and things here. They're all a bit twee. Probably use them in my journal rather than on here. Oh, those are nice. Those are a bit posh, those. Oh, I might use those because they're all foiled and pretty. Who are they by? Arctic Selkie. Through Sticky Club. Okay. Those are cute. Oh, and I got a little one of those. I can put that on there. I got a nice one of those, and that's quite nice. It's a bit more. No, that North Pole reindeer. There we go. North Pole reindeer, Arctic fox, winter cabins, more reindeer, wintry women, sparkly bits. We've got sparkly bits. Wintry women. She's cool. Maybe I go for a vibe. So we got the star. Maybe those could go on here actually, because they're a bit more. They're a bit less cartoony. A bit more. Maybe put that on there. Do I want to put her on here? I mean, I quite like her. She's pretty. But she'll cover that up, won't she? Maybe I'll keep her for my journal. These can go on the back. What about if we move that down there a bit, and this here? No, that's too similar. So that needs to go down there a bit. And that can go up there. What if we do that there and that there? No, I know. I've got it, Grandad. Right, we'll put that up there. So she's sparkling up towards the sky like that. There we go, that's better. She's got her little familiars. And she's got a star up there. We got a little country cottage here. And look at that. Yes! Ha! That's cool. I like that. So now all we've got to do is cut all this down. Whoa. The aches is not the car. Yeah. If the aches tell you what the weather's going to be like, it's not from the accident. The car's front fell off. Their car's barely has a dent. Oh, Volvo. Saw them live. Saw who live? Saw who live? Queen? I've seen Queen live several times. Is that who we're talking about? IG won't let you unlike multiple posts. Really? It's annoying. Not to make her a profit, but I'm tired and I'm going to bed. Well, yeah, I mean, Aussie. Opposite time clock. Go to bed. Get some sleep. Have an Epsom soap. Oh, Who? The Who? I've seen The Who too. Oh, you're from Queens, New York. Ah, hence the Queens native. Ah, see. It's a native New Yorker. New York. New York. Do you have the accent? Do you have the proper New York accent? Oh, you know you've been streaming for too long when you start singing along with the Epidemic Sound tunes. You do! Ah! I love regional accents. Regional accents are just fabulous. I'm obsessed with the Boston one at the moment. Because I've been watching, like, there's so many trials on in Massachusetts at the moment. So it's... I'm just obsessed with people who say things like car park. I'm like, ah! I love it. I'm fascinated by the fact that these scissors are serrated. I've never seen serrated paper scissors before. What English accent do I have? I don't. If I go up north, everybody says, you sound like a pirate. Because I'm originally from pirate country, Blackbeard country. My mum and dad talk like that, so was my sister. But I moved up north. But northerners say, you sound like you're from Bristol. People from Bristol, I go down there and they say, you sound like Oasis. So they think I've got a Manchester accent. Anybody who's not from England just thinks I have a normal English accent, which I do. I've kind of got the Seven Estuary vibe going. But, and here's the thing, and my patrons can tell you this, when I'm streaming like on YouTube or Twitch, I tend to enunciate differently. I do tend to be a little bit easier to understand because I'm very aware that there are people with different accents and stuff like that who just, you know, if I used a regional accent, they wouldn't know what I was talking about. So, but on Patreon, my accent does tend to slip quite a lot. But that's the beauty of having gone to a drama school. My high school, I went to drama school, so we learnt seven Estuary English, the RP English. Doctor Who accent, for those who aren't familiar. It's the English accent that anybody who doesn't actually have an English accent, who speaks with an English accent on television, that's RP English. It's the Seven Estuary English. So I have all the accents and none, is what I'm saying. I have different accent depending on who you speak to. The funny thing is, I left the West Country when I was 17 and a half, and I've lived in the Midlands ever since. I've lived in Hobbit country ever since, and yet I've never picked up the local accent. I've picked up a Manchester accent, which is from miles up north. It's like an hour and a half up north. But somehow I've picked up a Manchester accent. Yeah, you've got the East version, East Seven Estuary accent, haven't you, Tyler? I've got the West. You're East End London, I'm West End. David Tennant. Ah, you said the magic words, Maria. We're huge David Tennant fans over here. Did you see my entire sketchbook of David Tennant? Well, it's not an entire sketchbook. It's mostly a sketchbook of David Tennant. But yeah, we're big David Tennant fans. Ooh. Hubby grew up watching it. His favourite's Tom Baker. My favourite used to be Tom Baker. I mean, my favourite Doctor is Tom Baker's Doctor, the fourth Doctor. Fourth? Yes. He's my favourite Doctor because he's the Doctor I grew up watching. Him and Sarah Jane and K9, those are my Time Lords and companions. That is my era. But my favourite actor who's played the Doctor is absolutely David Tennant. And I love his Doctor. The 10th and 14th, I'm just, I could watch those episodes over and over and over and over again, and I do. DT Swoon, yes, we're all DT Swooners over here. I mean, is there anybody who isn't? He's like England's answer to Johnny Depp. He's just kind of universal. Everybody either fancies him or can appreciate why everybody else does. There's not many people who look at him and go, excuse me, why? What? Everybody said, well, I can see what other people see in him, but not for me. Peter Capaldi. I missed most of Peter Capaldi's era, but I did see the first few, and I really enjoyed them. He's very shouty, yeah. It did upset me a little bit that he got to use his Scottish accent and David didn't, because David's accent is fabulous. Your friend's from the Midlands. You just meld your voice with hers. What kind of accent? Birmingham? Is she from Birmingham? Or Dudley? Birmingham or Dudley? Or Stoke? Does she use the word duck a lot? Does she use the word duck a lot? Because if she uses the word duck a lot, she's from round here. You're not round here, duck. K9 needs to come. I love K9. K9 was I was not big on the Sarah Jane. Was it Sarah Jane Chronicles? Was that what it's called? I was not big on that, but the fact that she had K9, I was like, I'm so watching this. I'm watching every episode of this. I don't care if it's for children. I'm watching every episode. K9 was fabulous. I was so happy when Sarah and K9 came back. I was like, ah! Just all the squealing happened. All the squealing happened. Do you do Halloween and are you dressing up this year? I do Halloween every year. Well, we don't do Halloween here. Halloween isn't a thing in the UK. You're lucky if you see Halloween decorations before the Christmas ones come out. We don't do Halloween here. Pagans do Halloween, and therefore I do Halloween. And we have a Halloween party over on Patreon and stuff like that. But and we dress up for it. Last year I went as Crowley. Because of course I did. I might do it again this year, to be honest. Because my wings arrived. My wings didn't arrive in time. I didn't have the black wings. But I have my black wings now. So I might do Crowley again. I might do it again. Just because I can. I've lost my tape. I'm looking for my tape runner. And I can't find it. Which is annoying. Maybe I'll use a glue stick. Oh, here's my tape runner. Oh, it's nearly out. Well, maybe I'll use a glue stick anyway. There's my glue sticks. It fell off again. That's what fell off earlier. There's my glue stick bag. Right, come on. We've got 5 minutes. Let's get this thing decorated. I'm so distracted today. This is what happens when you get prezzies in the post. For anyone who missed it earlier in the stream, my stream deck arrived! Ah! Apologies to those of you wearing headphones. I'm sorry, but I'm excited, okay? I might have a play with it on Twitch later, because I don't know if I can sit here and not play with it. I don't know if I can just sit here and not play with it. It may have to happen. David Tennant was meant to be the Doctor. Oh, he just got better and better and better with every episode. And if you weren't in floods of tears when Rose left because of his reaction, then you don't have a heart. And if you weren't in floods of tears when he left, I don't know what to tell you. And then the end of 14, where he gets to just retire with his bestie. Give me a break. I get very invested in shows, but it's very rare that an actor can make me cry, and he makes me cry every bloody time. God damn it. Matt Smith. Oh no, I didn't. I don't mind Matt Smith. He was okay. He was fun as the Doctor. I could not stand Amy. She drove me up the wall. She was so whiny and whingy and... Urgh. I liked Rory. Rory's fun. Thank you, John. Yeah, we have the stream deck. We might have to have a play with it on Twitch later. And since I didn't have to put anything, somebody funded the whole thing. The whole of the... Well, not the whole thing. The whole thing was funded by followers and streamer Patreons. But then we were up to like 54% or something, and somebody paid the rest of it. Which I'm just blown away by. Somebody paid like 45% of the cost, which is amazing. But they were anonymous, so I don't know who it was. But thank you, Mr. or Miss or Ms. or Dog Anonymous. Could have been one of the dogs. It could have been one of Susan's cats. Maybe it was one of Susan's cats. You can't swoon about Matt Smith because he reminds you of your cousin. Yeah, that would be weird. Oh my god. Can you imagine anything worse than being related by blood to David Tennant? Because you couldn't swoon over him. That would be really icky, wouldn't it? You'd be like, oh, I couldn't live with myself. No, I'm glad I'm not related. Let's not be related. No. Never be related to your idols. That's not fun. Like the companions as... Oh, can't read that. From Yaz, Ryan and some of Clara. I don't know who Yaz and Ryan are. Are they recent? I haven't seen any of Jodie Whittaker's Doctor. I haven't seen any of the new Doctor beyond the Christmas stuff. Because it's all on BBC. I don't have BBC. I refuse to pay a TV licence just to watch Doctor Who when I can wait 6 months and get the DVDs. The DVDs for Jodie Whittaker are coming down in price and starting to come up as on eBay. So I will start collecting all my Jodie Whittakers and the rest of Capaldi. But I haven't seen any of Jodie Whittaker, and I've only seen the beginning of Capaldi. I quite liked Clara. That's Jenny What's-Her-Face, isn't it? Clara was with... Oh, you liked all companions aside from Yaz, Ryan and Clara. Right. I couldn't see the aside because it was stuck under the little heart thing. Was Clara Jodie as well? I liked the... Clara was with Capaldi at the beginning, wasn't she? And I quite liked the bits that I saw. But I like that actress. I think she's quite a good actress, Jenny. She was she played Constantine in Sandman, didn't she? Oh, I've put glue on that and I didn't stick that one down yet. I thought Clara came back, didn't she? Oh, Clara was... Oh, right, okay. No, I'm getting confused because I haven't seen from... It might even have been the Christmas episode, actually. There was an episode with Capaldi and Clara where they were dressed in kind of Victorian clothes and it was snowing. And that might even have been the Christmas episode. So I don't even know how much of Capaldi's era I've seen. Not much of it. And I haven't seen any of Jodie. Other than what you see on trailers and stuff, I haven't seen any of Jodie at all. But I like Jodie Whittaker. I think she's a good actress, so I think she'd be alright. I think she'd be alright as the Doctor. She must have done okay. And I like Shooty. I think he's fabulous. He's just so unapologetically out there and very flamboyant. He reminds me of the old style Doctors who were all very flamboyant. And I like that. It's harkening back to the era that I remember of John Pertwee and Tom Baker and all that, where they were just really, really flamboyant. She was good. Yeah. It's the Chibnall era, isn't it? And I mean, don't get me wrong, I am probably the biggest Broadchurch fan on the planet. But Chris Chibnall, dude, that man he doesn't have plot holes. He has entire plot highways that he just parks in the middle of things and says, I'm just not going to follow that. I'm not going to address it. Okay. You're not going to address it. Thanks for that. He rewrote part of the script for season 3 of Broadchurch because after the first episode, everybody was like, wait a minute. He left for 2 years. He didn't have any contact with anybody. And then suddenly he's back. How did that happen? So he rewrote part of the script to explain where he'd been for 2 years. But he never actually covers the bit where he actually came back. And anybody's reaction to it. It's just like, suddenly he's just there one day and everybody's like, yeah, he's back. He's back. Yeah. He's been here for a while. Like... Let's just leave that as a big plot hole. That's what fan fiction is for. Filling that plot hole is what I live for. Okay, I've got a bit of. Oh, here we go. Could use a bit of this. This'll work. Which bit of that shall I use? Oh, that's got white on it, like that. So let's use that. I like this bit. Didn't put enough glue on that. I was going to cut it off, but it's not worth it. I'll just wrap it around. I'm going to collage the back anyway, so might as well just wrap it around. Thing is, you can talk about 9, 10, 11 and 12 stories, the name, the title and details. Yeah! But you can't remember any of... Yes! Chibnall's stories are not memorable. Most of Russell T Davies and Stephen Moffat's stories, you can say one thing about that story and everybody will chip in with something they remember about it. everybody. Everybody will know. Somebody will know the episode name. Somebody will know which Doctor and companion and which order it came in and everything else. Someone else will know what happened before and after. Someone else will tell you which episodes it foreshadows. It everything connects together. And then Chris Chibnall's just like, here's just a random story I came up with, and I don't have an ending for it, and I don't really have a beginning, and there's kind of a big hole in the middle, but this bit's really good. The bits he does well, but then there's like a gap, and you're like, okay, what was the significance of that character? Who are they? We haven't seen them again. They appeared in one episode. They said a really important line that foreshadowed so much. Who are they? And how did they know that bit of information? Were they literally just, I need somebody to come in and tell the audience this, and therefore, here's a character? Is that what that shopkeeper was meant for? Is that the sole purpose of that particular shopkeeper, was just to say, the audience doesn't know this because I haven't told them yet, because I forgot in the previous stories, so here's the shopkeeper who's going to tell you about, oh, well, I remember when. And then you're never going to hear them from them again. You're never going to find out what their significance was or how they knew or anything. It's just going to be like, I forgot to tell you about this in episode 2, so here's a character who's going to tell you about that so that the next episode will make sense. Like, no. That happened to Jodie, yeah. That happens with everything that Chris Chibnall gets involved in. Seriously. There are so many plot holes in Broadchurch, it's not even funny. And that's before you even get into the fact that it's a police procedural and he obviously has no idea how police procedures work. Like, none. At all. He's a good story writer. I wish he'd just get on with actually researching the stories instead of pretending he already knows. I can't read the rest of your comment is covered by a heart, so I can't read it just yet, but I will in a minute when it goes up again. Ugh. The same guy was trying to mess with stuff and things, and then he got warped back in time or something by Ryan. It was never addressed. I know! See, to me, that's trying to emulate Moffat and RTD. Now, I don't like Moffat. I don't like him. His stories are great. He's a fantastic writer, but I don't like him. He's smug and smarmy, and he's always like, oh, I know something you don't know. And I'm like, I just want to punch you. Russell T Davies has a brain that is like a computer. And there are so many things that when you go back and watch Doctor Who, the original RTD stuff, you'll see something in like the Donna and David era, Donna and Ten era, and you'll realise that it's almost exactly the same as somebody said back when it was 9 and Rose. And you'll be like, hang on a minute, that's almost exactly the same thing. Oh, and then you look at it and you're like, oh, that connects. That's why that happened. That's where that came from. You know? It makes sense. And then you get these flashback episodes. Like that one with, what's it called? Turn Left. Where Donna had the thing on her back. That was mind-blowing because it recalled so many things from previous episodes. And there were things that didn't make sense, but by the time you got to the end of the season, you were like, that's what that meant. Now I get it. Now I know what that was about. And I love it when that happens. That's clever writing. That is really, really clever writing for me. I love that. But don't come at me with your, well, you know, we don't really know what happened here, but it's not important, so just don't worry about it. I'm like, no, I'm going to worry about it. I need to know who that person was and what significance they had. And if you're not going to tell me, then I'm going to make shit up. Okay, we'll have them there. A bit of the North Pole up here. We'll have... Ooh. Could use those. Well, actually, maybe we'll use a bit of this. Oh, that's nice. Maybe we'll use a bit of that. maybe she's wishing for what she wants for Christmas. And they're going to make sure Santa gets it for her. Nah, I'll use her in my journal. She's pretty, but I don't want to use her on here. Maybe we'll use that. I don't think I have quite enough. No, I don't think I have quite enough. I need something bigger that's Christmassy and blue. But I've got a whole load of magazines and stuff that are Christmas themed, so that's fine. I can find something, and then I can put this. This has got like snow on it. There's snow. There we go. Snowy bits, and we can have her up there doing her starry thing. So he's looking up at her doing her starry thing, and we've got the compass for the North Pole. We've got a bit of filler there that can go there. And I just need a little bit of... Okay. Okay. I like her. She can go in my drawing references. There we go. That'll work. I still need a little bit more filler, but I can figure it out. Oh, we could absolutely nerd out on Doctor Who for hours. I've got the entire collection. You should see my disc set. I've got the entire disc set. That's not true. I don't have the current ones, obviously, because they're not out yet. I don't have Jodie's, and I'm missing half of Peter Capaldi. Yeah. So, but I've got everything. I've got all of 9 and 10 and 11. I haven't watched all of 11 because Amy Pond annoyed me. Which is a shame, because I really like River Song, and I know she features big in that whole era. And I do really need to watch it, because I actually absolutely love River Song. But Amy, ugh. But yeah. Yeah. Did the same thing with Shooty and Ruby and Sarah Jane and Tom Baker. Yeah. Yes! Yes! Don't forget about me. Don't forget about me, Doctor. Nobody could ever forget you, Sarah Jane. And then Sarah Jane says... No, Tom... The Doctor, 10, says to Sarah Jane, don't forget about me. And she says, nobody will ever forget about you. Yes, I love that. I love that. You can tell the people who grew up watching Doctor Who and wrote for the show, and others who just jumped on the bandwagon. Anyway, we've overrun by 15 minutes, and you guys didn't even tell me, because we were nerding about Doctor Who. But that's okay. I'm going to stop there, because I've got a Twitch stream later, so I need to go and take you-know-who over the you-know-what for a you-know-which. I need some lunch, and then I will be back on Twitch at 5. So, just under 2 hours. And maybe we'll play with the Stream Deck. Maybe we will. I will probably... I don't know. It might be one of those things that I have to plug it in and then restart the computer. So I might plug it in and restart and download the software ready for on Twitch, but I won't play with it, I promise. I won't play. All right, thanks for joining me. See you all again, same time again tomorrow. Bye, guys.